Facebook, live on Instagram, live on YouTube, live on YouTube. What else we got cooking? Last but not least, come on in, invite a friend. Matter of fact, invite about 10, cause it's Floating Yogi's book club and we about to go in, y'all. However, I am setting up this last little social media advice I was supposed to do before I click live, but guess what? We here now, so we just gonna be here now. Some of the people who help me be me, help me do what I do. We got my dude Payover, he's part of the crew. A dimension where people are our greatest resource, and I encourage you to tap in and see how resourceful he could be. Let's see. And I'm just going to give y'all a minute to invite those friends to come on in, and for yourself to come on in and get cozy too. Get a cup of tea, get yourself some water, get yourself some Sniggers. I love the snacks.
Why would you not just let me tell them about the IG page right now?
Okay, good. Let's go and chit chat about the IG page. I support these ones.
I don't know how I should feel.
Cause I wanted to do it after everybody got in. I was going to just let you just drop the blue, 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 blue. But you know, we just coming off cold. It's straight up.
We get more on the rewatch than the live anyway, so since IG don't let us clip the beginnings, I'd rather, keep it informative. But anyway, like I was saying, you're already on IG doom scrolling. Let's make that doom scroll into a healthier habit by adding Yogi.dc on IG to your account. Go ahead and hit that follow. Go and check out that story. Just ask you a simple question. Did you move and meditate today, or are you bullshitting on your break? So if you moved and meditated, hit that move and meditate button, join the group, gang. If you have not, if you are stuck and stagnant, hit that stuck and stagnant button. Still, join the growth gang, just either way, you'll get out the next day reminding you to do a little bit better. Connect with the community, join the group, have some fun, share some love.
It's that simple. It's that simple. You ain't gotta meditate every single day, but being there, having someone to be accountable to, having people to be accountable to, and grow with, that's always helpful. Come on, drop the gems.
You don't gotta meditate every day. I was on 1 minute a day for 2 years. You can't find 1 minute. I do 5 breaths and prayer every Monday through Friday. If you are in a rush, if you are not ready to leave your TikTok 30-second culture, you can meditate on the same IG account. Hit that move to meditate or stuck and stagnant. My butt is probably up there next, trying to breathe with you. It's just 1 minute. 1 minute.
See, I was just taking the excuses away. I'm really on that boat. You can do it every day. It's all about creating a routine. You don't have to start at 100. You ain't got to start at, I'm going to do 15 minutes every day, 10 minutes every day, and it's hard for you to brush your teeth before you leave the house. Nah, let's start with brushing your teeth before you leave the house. Then let's start with a 1 minute meditation. Right? But something. It's 1 minute for 2 years, and now how long you be meditating?
This is probably about year 3, maybe 3.5. No, yeah, that's year 3.5, 4.
3.5, 4, and I know he be getting full 15-minute meditations with me, especially on Thursdays. So
Wednesdays and Thursdays are 15-minute minimums.
Yeah,
right?
Right.
Agrees. Alright, let me get this last social media on.
No commercials.
No commercials.
No commercials.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna do this again. peace and love, IG, Kings, Queens, and Gods. And also Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all those people who still been rocking with us, we here. Come on in, invite a friend. Matter of fact, invite about 10, because it's the Floating Yogis Book Club and we about to go in. What up, Dale? What up, Anders? If you would like to be part of the Growth Gang, I highly encourage you to do one or two of these things. First, you can check out uedc.com. You can sign up for an account and get access to all the services for this nonprofit, UE, Urban Yogic Wellness and Education, where we're restructuring health and wellness in the community, one healthy habit at a time. The second thing you can do is go to UE's IG page and check out their stories, where one of the people who helped me be me, helped me do what I do, my dude Peyoder, he's part of the crew, he's there helping, giving you a little bit of guidance on, giving you a little bit of accountability on your daily meditation, movement, and making sure that you're checking in. And if someone's there, when you reach out, you can say, am I stuck and stagnant? Do I care enough about my well-being to move and meditate? Or am I bullshitting on my greatness? You know what? Today, I feel like straight bullshit. Well, click it. Be real. Be open. Be honest. That's the only way that we can create these actual healthy habits. Because otherwise, we're just going to be lying to ourselves. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, we got some fun stuff today. I think it's going to be fun. Tony, you're going to have to let me know about that. We're reading the Tao Te Ching. It's going to be some interesting stuff. Welcome, come on in, invite a friend. Matter of fact, invite about 10.
Yes, I read ahead as usual. It's as expected. It's got a few chapters redefining how you can't name the Tao, and if you name it, then it's not the Tao, yada yada yada. We got that, and we got that, Tao, they, and them, hither, and henceforth, forevermore.
Oh, so we got some interesting stuff today. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, everybody!
What's up, Monica? Welcome.
That's something I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Totally. So we're gonna go back and forth through some of these. I'm gonna read this here poetic version, and on the ones that Tony thinks is worth to read, we're gonna go for the regular one. He got the regular version that is not extra poetic. And we're gonna go back and forth between them and see if we can find some knowledge. Excuse me. They got lost in the cracks. Alright, let's see.
Which chapter number is that? Number, I don't got titles.
Where?
I think we're on 21, the heart of the Tao. No, yeah.
I started today from 23,
Okay.
but my browser could have just been ahead a little, so I'm down with 21. These are short chapters. And I ain't gonna read all of them. I caught that little side. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. We'll start at 23. We'll start at 23. Peace is meant to be our natural state. A whirlwind never outlasts the morning, nor a violent rain the day. Just as earth and sky return to peace, so should we. They who act with violence become violent. They who act with virtue become virtuous. They who act in spirit of the Tao become Tao-like. They who follow the Tao will guide. They who pursue virtue, virtue will reward. They who live by violence, violence will soon destroy. As poetic as that was, it was pretty straightforward, but
Mine doesn't put violence at all. But yeah, most of the same principles. I'll go through it quick. Sparse speech is natural. Thus, strong wind does not last all morning. Sudden rain does not last all day. What makes this so? Heaven and earth. Even heaven and earth cannot make it last. How can humans? Thus, for those who follow the Tao, those of the Tao are with the Tao. Those of virtue are with virtue. Those of loss are with loss. Those who are with the Tao is also pleased to have them. Those who are with virtue, virtue is also pleased to have them. Those who are with loss, loss is also pleased to have them. Those who do not trust sufficiently, others have no trust in them. Now, today, the reading I did said the thing that stuck out to me, which was, those who do not trust others, untrustworthy people will appear.
I support that.
So it's like if you're looking for reasons not to trust people, you'll find reasons not to trust people.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for reasons to love, you'll find reasons to love. Misery loves company. If you're looking for reasons to be miserable, you'll find plenty of it. Woo! That's what the news thrives on. But I'm gonna mute my mic now before we get in it. We got a book to read.
Yeah, okay. I'm with it. 24.
Some storms do last thousands of years, though.
Yeah, have you ever been to Jupiter?
On Earth?
Have you ever been to Saturn?
On Earth?
Not on the Earth, but I feel like Tao probably extends to Jupiter.
Yeah, I don't see why not. 24. Self-assertion. It is unnatural to walk on tiptoe. Try to elevate yourself above others, and you will soon fall. Those who display themselves do not shine. Those who inflate themselves do not grow. Those who assert themselves do not gain merit. The relation of these things, self-display, self-inflation, and self-assertion, to the Tao is the same as fat to lean meat. They are unhealthy excesses, fit to be trimmed off and discarded. The Tao is not in them. Okay.
Yours harsh.
Really? Dang, I kinda like that part. Alright. Dang.
Here mine ends with, thus those who possess the Tao do not engage in them. And that's it. And you have a lot of extra at the end too. I don't have a lot of extra at the end. I'll go through quick.
It felt like extra.
Those who are on tiptoes cannot stand. Those who straddle cannot walk. Those who flaunt themselves are not clear. Those who presume themselves are not disingenuous. Disingenuous?
Disingenuous.
Those who praise themselves have no merit. Those who boast about themselves do not last. Those with the Tao call such things leftover food. For tumors, they despise them. Thus, those who possess the Tao do not engage in them. And that's it.
Okay.
There ain't no need for all that sauce. Like,
That was
take
about
it
the
or leave
same.
it.
That was about the same. The mother of all. There is a being that encompasses all. It has existed before Earth or the universe, calm indeed and immaterial. It is singular and changeless. All creations flow from it and return to it. It's the world's mother. I cannot define it, but I will call it Tao. If forced to describe it, I will call it great. The great is evasive, the evasive is distant, and the distant is ever near, ever coming near. The Tao is great, so the universe is great, so is Earth, and so is humanity. Humanity is the child of Earth. Earth is the child of the universe. The universe is the child of Tao. The Tao has no mother, but is mother of all.
Yep, that was one of those that I don't gotta read. Like I said, it has no names. Mother of all, it's this, it's formless, it's ceaseless. Earth flows, heaven flows. It's the Tao.
Dow.
But, like I said, and like I'll keep saying every time, it's an opportunity to go deeper. A question that we can always ask ourselves on any level is, what is reality? What is real? And each time we read a chapter redefining the Tao, I think it's an opportunity to pull further away from whatever we think reality is. It's just like a whole chapter like, be humble, think bigger, go deeper.
You don't know. That's the vibes I'm getting. Hey, what up, y'all? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, invite a friend. Matter of fact, invite about 10. Because it's the Floating Yogis Book Club, and we already been going in. It's brought to you by Yogi. We got my homie Payoga in here. We got Brent with all the digital assets. Lifeform with the fantastic mats, Sun and Moon Yoga with a place to get your morning Mysore. Same with Flow for the late morning Mysore. All the people helping me do what I do. I encourage you to come on through. Alright, next chapter. Self-mastery. The light overcomes the heavy. The still overcomes the frantic. The wise never forget their dignity. Though surrounded by dazzling sights, they remain calm and unmoved. How did it happen that the emperor, master of 10,000 chariots, lost control of his empire? Being flippant himself, he lost the respect of his subjects. Failed to control himself, he lost the control of the empire.
Yeah, mine's is pretty much the same. All these chapters go by now. Mine starts with heaviness is the root of lightness, quietness is the master of restlessness. It just keeps going by the same patterns. Ends with, to be light is to lose one's root. To be restless is to lose one's mastery. Mine is written from first person, while Jarrick's isn't. I forgot what he said. He better English worded than me.
Yeah, how did I explain that? Yeah, this is like talking to a they, a group, just talking about a subject, actually. This perspective is talking about a subject. And yours is talking like,
First person, I to you, student to, teacher to student. Or mentor to the mentee, or person in general.
yeah. Bartender to alcohol consumer.
Man, those are the world's most abundant therapists.
Uncertified. There's no regulation. Alright, yeah. Self-mastery one. Okay, cool. I support said thoughts. Hidden values. Good hikers need no maps. Good speakers need no scripts. Good counters need no abacus. Good guards need no locks. The wise, trusting in goodness, see the potential in others, treating no one as an outcast. Trusting in goodness, they redeem all things. Nothing is worthless to them. They recognize hidden value. The wise take their loss under their wing, and so the lost become newfound treasures of the wise. Each is valuable to the other. This is the significance of spirituality. I like that. I think
I like both.
I like that whole, this last line. Each is valuable to the other. This is the significance of spirituality. Kind of like that whole correlation to how they're talking about seeing the hidden value in things. I think I was having this conversation like yesterday or something. about how money is an indirect exchange for things, and most of the time, and that's not necessarily how the universe works. I believe that it's a direct exchange that we have. And the Alchemist, yeah, I'm referring to the Alchemist. I'm referring to an anime. They, and in other texts they got it from. The law of equivalent exchange.
The law of equivalent exchange. I feel it.
So that's all I'm saying. And I don't feel as though that cash currency has any spirituality behind it, any spirit in it, for real. It's not the direct translation. It's just, it's something different. But I like that. I like that. We can go back to the whole barter and trade system. What's getting yours? What they talking about? Muted.
It's like, wait, what was it? It's like, I mean, it's more social, you know? Being able to, I mean, it could make things maybe more, I mean, I don't even think it could make it more efficient, but I feel like
That
I mean, it's like a just standing for so many things at once. Money, it's like not just about exchanging, it's like status and like, which obviously has enough spiritual significance.
I look at like people actually would do things they would exchange that. Someone, let's say someone needed salt to dry out food so they can keep it over to the winter or the summer.
Right.
Someone would bring them salt. They weren't just out here frivolously doing things to acquire things. It was more so, it created more of a focus within the people, because it was more about building, acquiring more of what you had, becoming more stable, or gaining more of what you don't have. That could be a whole thing, exploring those whole territories. But you're just not thinking about getting money. Yeah.
What else?
Okay. Alright.
Sorry.
Okay. Next one is know yourself. Those who know both their masculine and their feminine sides become fruitful like the valleys of earth. Being like the valleys of earth, their vitality will not desert them. They will remain energetic as children. Those who know both their strengths and their limits become models worth following. Being worthy models, their vitality will not fail them. They will radiate simplicity. Radiating simplicity, wise rulers inspire others to follow their path. Such is making a great administration. I like that one. I like that one. And I support that one. Welcome back, Tones.
Yeah, what chapter we on next? We just gonna keep going through. I got
28. Well, now we're on 29. Those who try to seize power. Those who try to seize power and remake society will fail. Society is a divine thing that cannot be remade. One who attempts to remake it will only deface it. Those who grasp for power will lose it. People differ. Some lead, others follow. Some are passionate, others are reserved. Some are strong, others weak. Some succeed, others fail. The wise respect the roles of all and seek moderation in all things. I like that. I support that right there.
I feel like that's exactly how I try to rule my kingdom. Those who wish to take the world and control it, I see that they cannot succeed. The world is a sacred instrument. One cannot control it. The one who controls it will fail. The one who grasps it will lose. Thus all things either lead or follow, either blow hot or cold, either have strength or weakness, either ownership or take by force. Therefore the sage eliminates extremes, eliminates excess, eliminates arrogance. I remember I used to say I was an extremist and I let the extremes balance themselves. They used to be one of my go-to votes.
And then?
Yeah, and are you an extremist?
Well, now I think
now you're an extreme moderate.
better balanced than that. I used to say I was an extremist. I let the extreme balance themselves so that I could choose the best and see the best perspective, get the widest scope on the whole situation. Now I think I can achieve the same ends because I've had more practice with it than actually letting the extremes balance themselves.
Yeah, I used to think I was an extremist. That went out the window very quickly once I met a few people who were truly extreme. I was like, yeah, you're not on that level. No.
I'm an extremist as far as ideas, not extremist as far as actual action. Because when you get down to it sometimes, nah, I believe in a cause, but I'm not leaving my house.
30. Firm but not forceful. When rulers follow the Tao, they have no need for armies to strengthen their community, their country. Their country is strong because its government is a blessing to all. Briars and thorns spring up wherever an army camps. Great wars are followed by bad harvests. Good rulers are firm, but they dare not take by force. They are firm but not boastful, firm but not haughty, firm but not arrogant, firm but not yielding to the unavoidable, firm but not resorting to violence. When rulers resort to force, when rulers resort to force, things flourish for a time, but then decay. They are going against the Tao, and anything opposed to the Tao will soon die.
Mine has a large section about not being dominated.
Explore a little bit of that. Unpack a little bit of that.
A good commander, this is like halfway down. A good commander achieves result, then stops, and does not dare to reach for domination. Achieves result but does not brag. Achieves result but does not flaunt. Achieves result but is not arrogant. Achieves result but only out of necessity. Achieves result but does not dominate. Thus things become strong and then get old. This is called contrary to the Tao. That which is contrary to the Tao soon ends. This sounds a lot like the art of war, to be honest. Because one of the first things in the art of war is about not fighting.
Okay. I can vibe with that. I see the connection. I see what you're saying. Alright. Man, I read The Art of War like years ago. Nah, that's not a book club book. That's a little bit too long. What up, though? Welcome. Come on in. Invite a friend. Matter of fact, invite about 10. Because we've already been going in. And you can catch the tail end of the Floating Yogi's book club, my friend. Yeah, I know. It just don't stop. It's so good. Alright, moving forward. Firm but not forceful. No. Avoid war. That's the one word. Among all tools, weapons alone are cursed. All men come to despise them. Those who follow Tao do not need them. Weapons are not tools of the wise. Only as a last resort do the wise use them. Peace and tranquility are valued by wise rulers. Even when victorious in battle, they do not rejoice, for they never exult over the killing of others. Those rulers who rejoice over killing others will never bring happiness to their people. The killing of others fills the people with sorrow. We lament with tears because of it, and honor the victim solemnly, as if we were attending to a funeral ceremony. This one's a little dark. Alright, I get it. Avoid war. You ever say anything funky or pretty much the same?
Yeah, pretty much the same. And I just want to say, I've never been in a fight. There has never been a reason for me to try to inflict physical pain on another person. I'm the slickest talking motherfucker you ever met. That's why. But anyway, like I said, I've never been in a fight.
That's
Never
fantastic.
put them up. Never swung.
That's a
35 years
statement.
old. BC public school system graduate.
Yeah, that's a statement, because I went from Fairfax to Southeast, and my brother and I got jumped several times a week. Like,
How come we couldn't take another way?
it didn't matter. It was even at school.
Damn,
Yeah.
you know me.
Yeah.
Whew.
I learned how to handle myself.
I had at least 3 friends who all fought for me because they were just like, nah, you're not going to take this disrespect. But they all stepped up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was a holy man. Like, I was at church 5 days a week in high school because I got the car every time I went to church. So every day there was a church meeting, I was having the car and I went to church. Usually made an extra stop after, but I was always in church.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome, 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 y'all. We reading a little bit of the Tao Te Ching. I got some poetic version, but that joint hitting a little bit from time to time. Tap on in with us. Become part of the growth gang. 32. Where to stop? The eternal Tao is unnameable. It is simplicity. It appears insignificant, but the whole world cannot contain it. If rulers would follow it, their citizens would pay homage. If the people would follow it, they would have no need for rulers. Earth and sky are made one by it, forming sweet dewdrops. When the Tao expresses itself in creation, it becomes visible. If you follow the Tao, you will understand where to stop. Knowing where to stop, you will be free from danger. The Tao is like a stream that empties into an ocean.
No need for me to reread that, but I looked up the similarities between the art of war and the Tao Te Ching, and I realized the reason I like this book so much is because it's written for rulers. And I have always struggled with the Yoga universe and having control over it. So the similarities that I looked up said they are both ancient Chinese texts that were written to help rulers and their assistants achieve victory and clarity during the warring states period.
Yeah.
Like, I always feel like the world is chaotic and I'm trying to bring everybody together without fighting.
Okay. No, I support those thoughts without fighting. We don't need that. Good luck.
Unless we do.
Oh, I'm posting all over the Yogi page. You're doing a lot more than just wishing me luck.
Together, we can achieve more. We can go further. We can go fast alone, but further together.
Amen, I say.
Immortality. Those who know others are intelligent. Those who understand themselves are enlightened. Those who can conquer others have force. Those who can control themselves are mighty. Those who dare risk death have courage. But those who death cannot destroy are immortal. Alright, I like this one. I like that one. I didn't think I was going to like that one.
Mine's the same with slightly different wording. I'll go skip the first two lines because they're exactly the same. My third line. Those who overcome others have strength. Those who overcome themselves are powerful. Those who know contentment are wealthy. Those who proceed vigorously have willpower. Those who do not lose their base endure. Those who die but do not perish have longevity.
Yeah, a little different. Force.
Same words, different feelings, same emotions, same immortality, longevity, contentment, wealthy, strong roots,
Courage.
strength, powerful. Yeah, mine didn't have courage. That was the third line, I think, where it started to deviate.
Okay. I like that part. Those who dare risk death have courage, but those who death cannot destroy are immortal. You make an impact lasting longer than your lifespan. You're immortal through your legacy. Alright. True greatness. The great Tao is everywhere. It is on both the right and the left. All things rely upon it for their existence, and it sustains them. It draws praise, but is not proud. It lovingly nourishes everything and is not possessive. It desires nothing, and so it is considered small. Yet everything returns to it, and so it should be considered great. The wise do not appear great among others, and so they reveal their truth. The wise do not appear great among others, and so they reveal their true greatness.
Another opportunity to go deep. Because seriously, it said all that before in other chapters. Like, it didn't all say it before in the same chapter, but it said all that before in other chapters. And we ain't even halfway through the book yet.
Oh, snap. You ain't never lied. We only on 35. Seek the Tao. Trifles and dainties attract the passing people, while the Tao goes unnoticed. When looked at, it is not much to see. When listened for, it can scarcely be heard. But when put into practice, it is inexhaustible. The world will go to those who seek the Tao. They will find content, peace, and rest. Okay, I think we're getting into some juicy stuff coming up. Yeah. Ooh, stillness and silence. Ooh. Alright. But we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it. My eyes ain't seeing straight. Things are shutting down. But I got a dope event tomorrow It's a men's event with Kier Gaines. We're gonna have some techniques to actually create these habits for the mind, for the body, for our energies. You know, you eat, we gotta do what we do. What else is going on? June 2nd, I'm hosting a workshop at Flow Yoga Center, exploring Mysore. We're going to talk about the tradition, the Ashtanga tradition, the Mysore practice. We're going to go a little over the sequence, the different sequences, and get started with the practice. So that'd be a great way for you to tap in. What else is there? Check into the daily morning breath work and prayer with yoga. That jump's been hitting, that jump's been good. And also check in at 12 o'clock Thursday for a midday mind right. Because, you know, we're going to get a nice little meditation in. The last couple have been saucy. Interesting pool reference on one about what's in our main focus and what's in our periphery, and finding ways to, you know, get the bigger picture. With that being said, social medias, peace and love, kings, queens, and gods.